Okay, now let's see where the hell we were. Space, right, yes, but, you know, more specifically. Right, so these guys are Fanatical Purifiers, if I remember right. Yes, yes they are. I don't like that they're growing so big, that is concerning. Huh. In Wankwort? Oh, it's right. It's the gardeners. They're just flying around there. Okay. Good. Okay. We have this whole thing going on. Right. We were preparing for war with these guys. Were we ready to go to war? They just closed their borders. I think that means our truce was up, right? Yeah, okay, our truce is up. We're in theory have everything we need to go to war. I think like we're just like rapidly building up our military to fleet power is pathetic. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna steamroll through their right, we're just gonna steamroll through their empire now, I think is the plan. Yeah, no, that is the plan. Can I make claim? Have I made claims? Oh, I claimed their homeworld. Of course I did. No particular reason why I should do that, but oh well, that's fine. Other than to humiliate them, I guess. I don't know. I just claim all the planets they're settled on. Not easily, no. Oh well. Okay, I guess I can just click on them, can't I? Declare war. Yeah, sure. Ooh, wait. Can I make him a vassal? Wait, what's interesting? Tributary. Oh, we don't have the subjugation in Quasi Belli. Oh, okay. Attempting to diplomatically subjugate the target will. Okay. Can I, so instead of declaring war immediately, oh, because they're in a war. Wait, they're in a war right now? Where are they in a war with? The Karabnar Alliance and Republic. Oh, right. They're at war with these guys and these guys. Oh. Let's see. Okay, where's their military at? There. Those are kind of weak. Okay, so they're getting their asses handed to them there. Oh, that's not even theirs. That's the Karabnar Alliance. Oh. These guys are getting... And what's happening here? Oh, right. They're trying to... Oh, right. They had pirates appear in their territory, and now they're trying to deal with that. So the majority of their military fleet is currently occupied in other conflicts. This would be an awful time for us to declare war on them and then, you know, claim everything. What is the outcome? Is the outcome of the war, like if we do claims, is that just like whatever we claim becomes ours? Oh, neat. So if I do a war claim, I assume that just means whatever claims I have will become mine. I guess. You know what? This is probably fine. Just arbitrarily claim their home system. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll start with this. And then, I don't know, we'll turn them into vassals or something later. Wait, Kingdom of Yondarum. Who are those guys? Or rather, where are those guys? Oh, ha. There's a whole fanatical purifiers between the two of us. I feel like that's fine. That's fine. There's no one coming to save you now. They're evangelizing zealots, it's fine. Wait for the borders to open up. There we go. We'll just, I don't know, start here and just move forward until we get to where we want to go. Nope, they are on their way. Cool. What are these guys doing in response? So they have that fleet. They have that fleet. Those are both kind of small fleets, though. Oh no. Okay, so that's like a baby fleet. Oh, it's upgrading though, rapidly. Are they trying to send their fleets to intercept? Like, is that what's happening here? I guess they're rapidly building military power. Although, they have this other conflict happening right now, so, you know... oh, I didn't realize that they had actually succeeded in that. Whoops, my bad. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to deal with that fleet sooner rather than later. Yeah, well. Not the end of the world. Is that fleet trying to run? Like, are they trying to run away? Kinda looks like it. Oh, nope, nope, they got pulled in. Okay. All the lasers everywhere. It is fun to watch, though. Can I send them to... I can. Oh, I actually lost a ship out of that? Did I really? Oh yeah, I lost 2 corvettes. That's unfortunate. Huh, guess we'll... yeah, I guess we'll order reinforcements. It'll take them a while to get here, though. That's okay. Not the end of the world. These guys repairing at all? No. I thought they could repair at any starbase. Or is it because the starbase isn't repaired? I think we went through this last time. I think it's because the starbase isn't repaired. That's why I can't repair there. You know what? It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Wait, 91. Oh, 91. Right. Okay. That's fine. This should be fine though, because we're neutral with these guys. They probably won't give a shit. It's probably fine. Actually, yeah, you know what? Go there, I guess? But I feel like these guys probably got this covered, though. We're just saying hi, just passing through. Don't mind us. I would be very annoyed though if they end their war and just claim the system and block me off from being able to finish my conquest. I will be very upset. Actually, it won't matter though, because I can just go and deal with all this then instead. So, you know, not the end of the world. I will be annoyed though. This going. Oh, there's still a battle happening. Can we join into that battle? I wonder if that's a thing we can do. Is it a thing we even want to do? Probably not. I feel like they're doing good. You know what? Let's go. No route with the what? Oh, that didn't last long. Ooh. Oh, tile blockers. Good. More tile blockers. Eh? Where are we in? Oh, the transport fleet? Alright. You say so. Actually, have them stop. Got this one little ship just trying to chase him, just trying to catch up and rejoin the fleet. Alright, there we go. Now they can go. Oh, feel like we need more pops on this planet. More food, more snacks. Oh, we're out of zones though. That's unfortunate. I don't know. We'll deal with it later. We've got a war to run right now. I'll vaguely manage from afar. Like we're not really on like the front lines managing this war. Oh, are they attempting to take this? Oh, that'd be oh no, maybe they're just passing through. I was like, are they trying to take my system that I worked so hard to capture? All right, what's their homes? What's the situation in their home system? Okay, so they have a baby fleet, probably because they're still building it, and they have. Okay, so they do have some sort of starbase here with some level of defense on it. Okay. And I think that's it. Don't really have... Yeah, no. Oh, I guess they have a fleet here. That doesn't matter. Okay. We'll just, we'll go straight for the starbase. Knock that out, and then everything else in here is just going to be so very sad. I do like that they have different speeds. Like one appears like a week ahead of the other, engages them, and then the second one just like pushes through and just obliterates everything. Seems like a good setup. It wasn't intentional. It's just one of them has a modifier for sublight speed, so they move a little bit faster. They have defense platforms. Okay. With energy siphons, it looks like? Or are those my ships with the energy siphons? Oh. I don't know. I guess it probably doesn't matter at the end of this, but... Oh shit, their main fleet is about to intercept my army? Oh shit. Nope, actually, go back that way. That's fine. Don't take out my army, please. I worked very hard on that. I would like it to, you know, exist still. What is this? They haven't actually... Wait, did they actually have a fleet in here? Oh. I guess they brought in a fleet from somewhere? Hmm. Well, I guess we should go take care of it then. That's fine. Actually, are they still dealing with this station here? Yes? I was wondering if I'd have enough time to, like, scoot around that way, but the answer is no, because I'd have to go through all, like, the hostile territory. It's fine. We'll just send the army back one, and then we'll bring the navy around. It's fine. Or we'll let their navies fight it out. I'm also okay with that. This navy, though, now is, like, trying to, like, sneak past and, like, go join the fight, I assume? That's no. That's not okay. Oh. They all ran away. Oh dear. And then this one. Yeah, no, they all just ran away. Jerks. Well, I guess we'll just go sit on their home planet? Actually, I should probably take this fleet to clear their path for the army. So I'd very much like to land troops on their home planet, and then occupy their home planet, and then make their home planet my new buffet. It's the general goal. Sure. What is their fleet doing? Oh shit, did I send both of them? I meant to only send one. Oh, oh, nope, never mind. It's just going up and around. What's down here? Oh. Okay. At least they're not going after my army. That would be unfortunate. Oh? What exactly do they think they're gonna do with, like, that fleet? No. Nothing good, I assure you. Wait, oh, motherfuckers. Like, they warped in and they're like, oh shit, fuck that shit. And then immediately warped out again. Alright. Oh, they snuck up their other fleet from behind. Well, shit. There goes my army. Actually, my army wasn't even involved in it. It's just they were going for the space station. My army was just parked nearby. That's unfortunate. Not the end of the world, but yeah. Less than thrilled about it. They have that there. They have that there. These guys go take out this. I do anything about this? Like maybe FTL out? Yes. I assume they'll appear back here. That's fine. That's what I get for not paying attention. Really don't know what their science ship is doing. Really? Spaceport? Where? I'm a little concerned for their, like, science ship. That seemed like a really dumb move. Like, maybe they don't know what they're doing. Oh, they actually got a bit of a fleet piling up there. Wait, weren't they in war with these guys? I wonder what happened to that. I feel like this spaceport is not long for this world. Although it is a little bit upgraded too. It's not like the super basic one. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, tile blockers. Nice. Good. Good, good, good. I feel like food could be useful, but also like, you know, more Navy. Yes, please. Yeah, sure. More Navy. What's the worst that could happen, right? Okay. Where are they trying to head? Interesting. They want to go back there? Hmm. Let me make sure they're not doing something dumb, like attacking me from another side. No, I think they're good. Really annoyed that their ships just warp out before you can destroy them. So you take out a couple, but then the rest of them just fuck off really fast, and it's kind of annoying. Oh, that one got smashed again. Go figure. What's the name of this system? Getty? Oh, you have to deal with this, aren't I? Probably. Oh, it's a baby, like, spaceport. No one cares. Hilariously, the oh, it hasn't started repairing yet. Never mind. I was like, well, this station's repaired itself. It could actually probably defend itself, but oh, not currently. No. It has not been 30 days. Ooh, flak cannons. Fancy. I mean, Additional alloys sounds kind of nice. Gonna need those to build all the fancy ships that are gonna conquer the galaxy. So, just a thought. Ooh, what are they moving? Oh, they're moving their large fleet up here. Oh, that seemed like a really dumb thing for them to do. Eh, fuck it. How's their planet looking for devastation? It's not your planet. Where's your planet? That's your planet. Ooh, 10% devastation. Sure. That's okay. We'll come engage this baby fleet, set of fleets really, down here. And then clean up here, and then win, I guess? That's the plan, anyways. Okay, we took out most of the fleet. They had a Corvette disappear somewhere, and that really annoys the crap out of me. But sure, okay. Yeah, it says home base. Oh, because I don't own it. That's why. Okay, well, fine. Oh, that fleet's not even coming for me? Where's it going? Oh, it's going down there. Oh, well, they didn't invite me to their little war, so, yeah. If, you know, if they had just offered to invite me to their war and be like, hey, we're gonna go take on these guys, you want to join? I'd be like, yeah, totally. But no, they wanted to go it alone, so we're not shooting at each other, but we're also not really helping each other or being like strategic about like our moves. Okay, so now I can repair? Maybe. I feel like they're stuck. Sure, I'll let them sort that out. That's fine. Wait, isn't there a fleet around here somewhere? I could sworn there was a, like, oh, it moved before I got there. Oh. Well, fine. I tried. Oh, sorry. Apparently, I muted myself because, you know, good. Yes. Okay. So let me try that again. Okay. So we are at war with these guys, the Gagasi constituents, who are evangelizing zealots. They're the Gagasi, however you want to pronounce that, are also in a joint war with the Carbonar Alliance and the Republic of Shukoka. So these two have a joint war against them, but they didn't bother to invite me to their war. So, yeah, I had to declare war separately. So they're fighting on both sides, and it's largely not going well for them. So, like, I've occupied, you know, like their home system, a couple, like most of their star bases at this point. I think this is their last shipyard that they have. Actually, no, I think they have a shipyard here, but all their other shipyards are mine now. So, you know, it's not really going well for them. So yeah, the Carbonar Alliance is currently bombarding their homeworld. So I took it up to 10% devastation, then decided to go off do other things. So they've brought it up to 21. Yeah, and then they just have like they've been fighting, skirmishing kind of down in this area. And then I keep trying to bring my army in to land it on their homeworld, but I haven't been able to like actually fully maintain control of this route because they keep sending like our fleets up from like down here. So working on it. Figure if I take over most of their star bases or shipyards, in theory they won't do dumb shit like spawn starships behind me. I don't even know where that came from. Oh, I think I know what it was. It was like one of their ships that did like an emergency FTL that jumped out, because that's the thing they do, is they keep jumping out in the middle of fights. Like they'll lose like one ship and then just do like emergency FTL and just jump out, which is really obnoxious. Cool, recent engagement, yay, great. What did they get? Oh, I see. They're promoting like a ship captain to flag officer. Okay. I know, right? How dare they try to save themselves and all the resources they spent building up their ships? I know, right? How dare they? So yeah, now I'm just kind of like cleaning up the area, just making everything mine. I actually don't know what's in this station. I assume they have a shipyard here. Yeah, oh, they have two shipyards. That's the thing that they like to do, is they like to either double shipyard or double anchorage. And so they can build ships really fast. I was trying to figure out how the hell they were doing that, but it's because they just like maxed out all their slots with shipyards. So last time I was playing this, this is actually my second war with these guys. Both are ones that I initiated. Unfortunately, the first war, I kind of underestimated their strength, so it ended in a bit of a stalemate. So this time I've made up for that and brought in extra firepower. And I'm just kind of steamrolling through their territory at this point. It does help, though, that you know, they're in two wars at once, and so they're trying to split their fleet strength between me and whatever's happening over here. Oh, and they also had pirates showing up here at one point too, because they just couldn't police their systems well enough. Where's my other fleet? Oh, it's up. Wait, why is my fleet up here? Oh, right, I was trying to re-secure this route so I could actually invade their homeworld. Right. That's what I was doing. Yeah, they keep doing this where, like, I'll come down here and then they'll just, like, bunny hop up and away, so... In theory, I guess I could split one of my fleets to help manage that. I just haven't. I kind of like the idea of just being able to steamroll over everything I go through. What do we research? Okay. So bonus to energy production. Good. Oh, and more naval capacity. Yay, we can have more ships now. Because that's what we need, is more ships. Alright, we actually there's a lot of stuff we should actually deal with. We got a bunch of notification stuff we need to tidy up a bit. We have a black hole? I don't think we do. Oh look, we can have more naval capacity, because that's what we need. Or add 10 years to our leader's lifespan when they already live to be like, 200 years old or something dumb. Actually, sure, why not? I'd prefer it if my leaders just never died. Like, that's I think where I am at this point. Didn't I do expansion? Thought I already finished that. Oh well. I have a station under attack? Really? I feel like that notification was incorrect. Oh no, they're talking about up here. Okay, they're actually correct. This little tiny station has no hope, but that's okay. It's fighting valiantly regardless, and then I'm gonna come down here and take whatever this is. I assume they have a shipyard here. Yeah, see, they keep pulling that bullshit. I'm like, oh, I'll go down there to engage, and they're like, nah, see ya. So they keep doing that. It's kind of obnoxious. Wait, are they trying to retake their homeworld? That's silly. Why would they do that? Wait, they jumped out. Oh, because the other guys... The other war apparently claimed that. Oh. Whoops. Yeah, it really hasn't been going well for these guys in this war. I mean, to be fair, though, they are evangelizing Zealous and they had it coming, but still. Guess we'll just go that way. Wait, why do I have a fleet over here? I have no idea. I have just like a lone Corvette just chilling. Oh yay, we won against the starport and a science ship? Okay. Oh no, they made peace with the Carabiner Alliance. Oh shit. Well, fuck. Okay, so they just declared peace with these guys. Well, shit. Guess it's just me now. On the plus side, I was the one occupying the system, so that control doesn't turn back over to them. It's still mine. Where's my other fleet? I guess I can try sending my army down yet again. Maybe. They're gonna warp out before I get to them, aren't they? Yeah. think they want their spaceport back. Might be what's happening. Actually, what did I capture down here? Oh, okay, so this starport actually wasn't for building ships, it was just there. Oh, right, and I forgot they have a bunch of stuff here. Oh, it's probably worth mentioning, actually, that they had a defense pact with these guys. So all these guys are hostile to me right now. But their navies can't do shit, because between them and me are a bunch of fanatical purifiers who have no particular interest in letting them just meander through their territory. So, yeah, it is not working out well for these guys. Oh wait, I get a planet? What planet? Oh right, I claimed their home system. Ah. So I would actually get their home system. I'm fine with that. They have other planets, it's fine. Just that particular one would be mine. It'd be great if they would stop doing that. Oh well. All right, you're in a dead-end system. You can't fucking just flee. That's not gonna fly. Not this time. No. Can't just skate on by me like that. No. Of course, they all warped out, because of course they did. And I didn't take out any of them. Literally not a single one. It's just incredibly annoying. Okay, that's a more reasonable bit of fleet combat, you know. I lost a couple, but they lost like half their fleet. Makes me happy. Happier, I guess. Actually, that's kind of convenient, because I think I can actually just repair here, too. Oh, I'd have to go here to repair. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I do have energy siphon. Okay. Wasn't sure if that was me or them. Apparently that's me. Apparently rather effective too. Let's see. Yeah, could unlock cruisers, I guess. I feel like more armor might be a good idea too. Maybe we'll do that. Better armor. My ships don't blow up as often, in theory. Would love to know where all their fleet is, though. Oh, is it reappearing up there? Okay. think their fleets have anywhere to retreat to. Like, I have all the star bases down here anyways. Huh. Okay. Who is this supposed to be meeting up with? Probably these guys, actually. A little disappointed I can't take over a station and then like build defense platforms on it. But not allowed to do that while it's under occupation. You actually have to own it before you can do that. Oh no, the fanatical purifiers are insulting me. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Although that's actually probably, I should probably actually make sure my star bases are reasonably well staffed. Probably a good idea at this point. Actually, if you just go in orbit around their home planet, that would be great. Guess I'll have these guys, I don't know, enter orbit of the homeworld. Why not? Oh, what's the Senate voting on? Oh, okay. Something that's actually kind of okay. Cool. Where the Senate every time just votes on stupid shit that is not helpful to me. Oh, wait, why are they declaring us their rivals? What did we ever do to them? Really? Nothing. That's what happened. Nothing. We did nothing to them. We helped them win their little war. Like, we helped them win their war. Oh, stole their kill. I mean, maybe. We helped them win their dumb war that we weren't even invited to. Which I'm kind of disappointed because I invited them to war against these guys, against the Gagasi. I sent them an invitation to be like, hey, let's go to war against these guys. It'll be fun. And they were like, no, fuck you. We are not interested. And then they had a joint war pact to go against them and just left me out. And I was a little disappointed. But honestly, like if they had just, you know, invited me to their war or accepted my invitation, you know, we could have all been friends and this would have been just one giant happy, you know, just complete devastation of the Gagasi. But no, they wanted to do it their own way. I'm not bitter or anything, no. Why do you ask? What's this planet looking like? Oh, they actually reset some of the devastation. That's neat. Oh, I lost some of my army. Okay, gotcha. I actually had I think some of my fleet got destroyed. Actually, this was supposed to be like 200, I think. Whoops. Oh well, that's what I get for not paying attention. No, I don't know. That's Sorry, you are mistaken. I already have a war I'm doing. That once we're done there, then we can come deal with this. But no. I'm not super thrilled about that. I also left the game on pause because I'm an idiot. War goals are even set? Oh. Okay. Then why am I setting a war goal? Fine, whatever. I mean, they're not wrong to declare war. Yeah. This could be a problem, though. It's a lot of Corvettes. I don't think I actually have the necessary military power in this part of my star system, part of my empire, to actually defend against that. So, you know, that'll be interesting, I guess. I feel like the bombardment needs to go faster. Faster, please. I need you to wipe out more of the armies. But at least like to start on even ground. Not land my army against like overwhelming odds. Okay. Mag purifiers. How exactly can they enter my empire? So they have to go through here. Let's go through there. Where else can they go through? I think that's it, actually, because they would have to declare war with these guys first. Right. So they'd have to actually go through here and also through here, which doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, no, they don't, because they can just... Oh, wait, no, they didn't. Never mind. I know not of what I speak. It's fine. I think the only place I really have to worry about fortifying is here. Yes. Means I need to wrap up whatever the hell is happening here sooner so I can go deal with this other war. Wait, how are they already having... Just a war, just attrition. I like how the empire that we're at war at and actively decimating is like, you're our rivals now. What do I need to win the war? The existing war? This, just beating the shit out of them at this point. In theory, I could go do a couple more space battles and like wipe out or like claim some of their other areas, which actually I should probably be doing. Just to drive up the war score. That's ultimately what it is. I would very much like to achieve my war goals, which would require 100%, because that would let me claim this system, and this system. Because for some reason I'm like, yes, their home system belongs to me. But status quo would... I could actually probably do status quo. Yeah, I could do status quo now if I wanted to, but I don't. I kind of want to just totally destroy them. Sadly, though, that's not the war that was declared, so... Ooh. Wait, so we can just clear active volcanoes. I'm not sure that that's how that works, but sure, okay. What are they doing with their fleets? Okay. This one concerns me, just a little bit. They have so. I think if any single one of their fleets tried to push through here, I think I'd be able to take them. But I think if they combined all their fleets into like one massive swarm, I would be royally screwed. I'm kind of hoping that they're not going to do that. Oh yeah, they also tried to fight a fallen empire. It did not end well for them. Is their army sufficiently decimated? Kind of wish I had brought more troops with me. Oh well. I mean, I guess I could send reinforcements, but that would take a while. I mean, depending on how this, like, the War of Cleansing with the Fnatic Purifiers, in theory, I could win that war just by doing nothing. Or at the very least get status quo, just because their attrition is going up much higher. For no particular reason. I was like, what? Who's this fleet fighting? There's no one here to fight. And then kind of realized that no, they're fighting a space station. Oh. Not liking that. I'm not liking that all these fleets are suddenly beefing up. That does not make me happy. Alright, they were almost there. Never mind. Just keep doing what you were doing, I suppose. Oh, I need exotic gas. I do not have exotic gas. Oh, they lose. They have score due to occupation. Oh, guess for some reason I forgot that. Let's see. How's this looking? Exotic gas. Can I just manufacture that on planet? Is that a thing I can do? Yes, I can. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't actually have, like, I don't have a system that has exotic gas, so I guess either trade for it or manufacture it, but since literally everyone in the galaxy hates me, I guess I I don't have a choice but to try and
manufacture it. Okay. Okay, so they just have two reasonable sized fleets. Like, it'd be a problem if they all attack simultaneously, but... Okay, so we actually wiped... Okay, now we can land our armies. And hopefully end this very quickly. Armies? Yay, armies. Be great if I could, acquire one of those armies for my own purposes. Maybe 2 armies, that'd be great. They declared population controls on their planet? Oh. I don't know why you would do that, but sure, okay. That definitely wasn't there when I started. Yeah, it's a little disappointing. Oh! So close. So close to getting my war goals. They are not going to be happy about it, though. Because I have, like, this one little system that's surrounded by all their bullshit, and then these 2 systems, which hilariously would cut their empire in half. Because the only way to get from here to here is through here. And that's about to be mine, so... But yeah, they're not going to be happy about this occupation, but that's okay. They don't have to be. Oh, wait, they came down, like, harassed the station and are just fucking off again? What jerks? Damn it. Fine. Oh, that actually could pose a problem if they combine those 2. Oh, well. Is there any reason for me to stay down here? Like, I have their planet. I guess I'm continuing to bombard their planet, but... I mean... not really a reason to stay, I guess. So I can start heading back that way. Like, they don't have forces down here anymore. I kind of ensured that that was the case, yeah. What guys doing? Their orders are apparently to sit there and do fuck all. Well, that's convenient, because my orders are to come up here and beat the shit out of them. Actually, wait, they have other planets, don't they? Maybe? I thought they had a planet here. Nope. Oh, they have a planet here, though. Continental world, but... I feel like it could probably benefit from an invading army. I'm amused that their first instinct is, oh no, we're being invaded. Quick, let's run to the system that's directly in the path of the invaders. Yeah. Good job, AI. Glad you glad you're on that. Okay. They lost a good chunk of their plate. I'm fine with that. Alright, so what's happening down here? Pain and misery. Good. Great. Yeah, oh, because, right. What did they do to this design? Okay, what the hell did they do that requires gas? Oh, the shield capacitors. Not a fan of that. Okay, right. Defense platforms don't need reactor boosters. I feel like that's just not a thing. Alright, that seems better, I guess. Yeah, sure, that seems fine. It means I can actually build these things again. Oh wait, I didn't save it because I'm an idiot. Did I make changes? Oh, wait, what? Clone the design? Oh, new design. Can I not just clone the design? Like, can I not? That's obnoxious. I don't want to do the whole thing. I literally just want to modify one piece. Do I have to turn off? Oh, there we go. Turn off auto generate. Okay. Less painful. Good. Great. Yeah. Sure. Okay, now I can build stuff. Good. Can I not upgrade? Oh, because they're all already at that design. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh boy, I sure hope my starbase is capable of surviving. What do I currently have? Target uplink. I feel like making him slower would make him easier to hit. Although lowering their hit points would be cool. Yeah, we'll just see if we can make him slower, I guess. Oh gee, I sure hope those are not heading towards that system, because that would be most unfortunate. Yeah, well. Damn it, so close. For fuck's sake. Give me a fucking system so I can end the war. I have another war to go fight. One that actually, you know, is more of a threat. God damn it. It's not enough to... Yeah, for fuck's sake. Oh, repairs would be all the way back there. Yikes. Fine. Go blow that one up, whatever. Oh, good. Yeah, this is not gonna end well. All right. Not for... I guess just from attrition they will eventually hit that, I guess. Oh, I guess if I take another planet, that might help. Battle's not gonna end well. What do they tackle? Mostly corvettes, I guess? Yeah, this battle is, even if I win this one, they have like 10 other fleets that are ready to move in. Yeah, that's a problem. -7? Oh, because they're in, right, okay. Alright, then we have this battle going on here. Oh yay, we won against a defenseless outpost. Aren't we proud of ourselves? Woo! If you just go land your armies there, hopefully take the planet without too much difficulty. Like, I have other shit to do, and this war needs to end. Since this is really not going well. Good. Guess I routed most of their forces. Yeah, but still. System is a lot more open than it used to be. Oh shit, did I actually manage to push them all out? Oh. I am, okay, color me impressed. Do I have a sign ship nearby? No. Okay, I'm actually really surprised that they didn't just completely conquer that system. Good. And all my alloys on that and hope it works. They're on their way back. There was an invasion underway. Did that succeed? Oh shit. Wasn't paying attention. That invasion, that invasion apparently succeeded. Somehow. Which hopefully gives me enough to actually... It gives me enough to end the war. Ha! Get fucked, assholes. You will give me your homeworld and these 2 other systems I demand. And you will like it. But beyond that, apparently we stormed a large warehouse in the... Okay, cool.
great. We found some extra consumer goods, I guess. Okay. I sent them the get fucked, please surrender. I don't know if they're gonna accept though. Can I actually change that? Nope. Nope, once they're on their way. You can't turn them around mid-jump. Oh well. Please accept, so I don't have to... Oh? Oh, they accept it. Okay. Good, we're at peace. Great. Now I can send my fleets south to go deal with whatever this bullshit is. Good. Oh, they are not going to be happy about that particular concession. That's okay. I also need to remove my armies. Yep. Oh, what were they harvesting here? Oh, Zero. Oh, I don't have the tech for Zero. Okay. Anything cool in here? No, no. Well, I mean, they have stuff, but nothing particularly cool. Other than it being their species' home world, yeah. No big deal. Oh, good. But we have the appropriate populations running the planet now. That's good. That's good. They are technically not slaves, as far as I know. Oh, no, they're slaves. Never mind. I stand corrected. A lot of mid-tier jobs that need filling, though. Oh, you know what this planet needs? I mean, administrative offices would be good, but actually what it really needs is a chamber of elevation. Those things are so cool. Have you seen the inside of them before? It'll change your life. No? Okay. Victory! Huzzah! We won the war. Good. And made a terrible pun. It's fine, though. Oh, wow. Wait, how did they have 42 already? Oh, from that space battle. Oh, because they really got their ass handed to them. I see. Oh no, rising unemployment on a planet that is now suddenly full of slaves. Yeah. Oh. What's this planet look like in terms of unemployed? But they're slaves. They literally don't matter. I mean, I guess we could do nothing. Also do not have... I mean, we could do nothing, or we could just purge all of them. Oh no, we don't have a chamber of elevation there. We can't purge yet. I don't really want a criminal underworld to form, to be honest. Especially since +1 per 33 planet crime. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of crime. I feel like maybe this species doesn't really need to exist anymore. There's overcrowding over here? Oh, so there is. So there is. Actually should probably fix that though.
What to do about this world? Wait, is that just +2 total? No, that's +2 per pop. And there's 22 here, which is going to completely destroy my consumer goods. Hmm. What do I want to do about that? Increase benefits for 10 years. I mean, I could or I could just take a criminal underworld and then add more enforcers. +1 criminal job per 3 crime. There's a lot of crime. Like, there's gonna be a lot of crime. I guess, could definitely resettle some pops over here. But otters are expensive to move. Holy fuck, are they expensive to move. As opposed to my slaves, which are super cheap. They're low stratum too. Oh no, actually they'd be promoted instantly to help fill some jobs. I mean, does food need... you know what, fine. We'll give them the thing and go in super debt on that. I believe that's gonna be... Oh wait, is that just +2 total? I thought that was +2 per pop. Oh. I mean, if it's just +2 total, I don't give a shit then. That's totally fine. So I should actually probably resettle some people onto this planet. I do have some that are unemployed and might like something to do. They're expensive though. Yeah. Medical worker? What do I get for medical? Pop growth speed, literally no one gives a shit. Organic pop assembly speed. It sounds like you're assembling robots, but not. Habitability is good though. Oh, bureaucrat. Actually, focus all my efforts on bureaucrats. Oh, they're so expensive to relocate. Oh well, actually, having an enforcer would be good. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, and bureaucrats, great. Help with that empire sprawl that just shot through the roof. Alright, how are we looking now? Slightly better? Surprisingly, no overcrowding. I'm kind of amazed by that. But... Alright, well, that'll hopefully solve this planet's bullshit for a while. And focus on the impending bullshit that's coming this way. Yeah. Do I have a shipyard here? No, this is all defense. Nearest shipyard? Oh, I didn't realize this was also defense. That's cool. Here. Okay. Oh right, we did build the district. Okay, so that'll be taken care of. I guess the question is, can I get my fleets down here before they get their fleets over here? And the answer is, I don't know. Maybe. Open? Yeah, there we go. Huh? Why are we in combat again? What are we engaging in? Oh. Ha! It's their stupid transport fleet. Which is just going to be a stalemate because their fleet's not being... Like, they're out of range. Fleet's going to do fuck all. It's going to sit there. Which one of these is their new capital? I think it's this one. Oh yeah, home system. Ah. Yeah, no, that's their new home system. They're a little upset with us. I'm not sure why. So they don't like the fact that we're at war. Oh no, I mean, they were asking for it. Yeah, no, they just kind of don't like us. Some unknown reason. Who can say? It's impossible to tell. The world may never know. Let's see. I think for my next claim, I'm gonna see if I can just take like this whole area. Just be like, nope, this is mine now. Assuming I'm still not in this pointless war with the purifiers. Again, they started it. I think I'm gonna have to wait for my fleet to get down there, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, no. In a ship? Okay, so just random empires declaring war on each other. That's fine. Can I not force them to be vassals? And vassalization. Oh, because they're hostile towards us? Yeah. Oh, we must. Oh, it's because now I'm not at peace. Oh, previously it was they were not at peace. I'm not at peace. Well, we'll have to deal with that, I suppose. Please tell me they're fighting. That would just make my day. They are not. They're just chilling. Disappointing. Oh, well. Oh. What is happening here? Nothing good. Oh, this is the we're going to come destroy you now. Oh, good. I am so glad my, where's my fleet? Glad they're on their way. I don't know if it's gonna matter at this point, but... glad they're on their way. Hopefully we can hold out here long enough. I suspect probably not. Ooh, terraforming. That could also be useful. Or we could get high. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see where that goes. Don't like where that's going. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Actually, that also makes sense. Okay. That's right, I had espionage happen. I don't have espionage happening against the purifiers? I thought I did. Oh, that's not the purifiers, I'm dumb. Let's try this again. Yes, I have espionage against the purifiers. Okay, good. Moving to the melee system, which is... here. Oh, they're heading up that way somewhere? They're heading all the way up there? Why? It doesn't matter. They're headed that way, and that's that. I feel like the best I'm gonna get out of this is a status quo. For funsies, what is our oh, our fleet power is equivalent. Oh, okay. Pretty certain that was overwhelming previously. So. I think their war with the fallen empire knocked them down a peg. Just a thought. And they... yeah, well, we'll send them down first, and then we can send them down, wait for the other ones to get there, and then we can start swapping them out. Okay. Fine. Oh boy, what'd we vote on? I don't know, we voted on something. Good. What are we currently voting on? Oh, we're in recess. Oh, I see, okay. Like, wait, from economy. I have no opinion on this. It's fine. Wankwort, yay. Okay, what are my... Oh, I'm just building spy networks everywhere. Right, okay, that makes sense. No. Because they're going to the Athos system. They're going somewhere I'd rather they didn't. Good. Oh no, they broke a commercial pact with each other. Whatever will they do? Alright, sure. Stuff is happening in the galaxy. We're largely not a part of it. Not currently, anyways. We're trying to establish ourselves in, you know, this corner of the world. Also, the Fnac purifiers are a little bit too big for my liking. They need to be less Empire. Oh, I guess there's so much for that non-aggression pact. Oh well. Oh, I guess they're getting ready to go to war. Oh, okay. So they broke their commercial pact, they broke their non-aggression pact, and they broke their migration treaty? I assume they're getting ready to go to war with each other. That'll be... who exactly is this with? They're fighting? I have no idea. Oh, these guys up here. Okay, they're actually not that far away. Do I pull someone off my spy network? Probably not. Well. Eh. Oh, it's... Oh, right. So it's the... Still the janitors here. Oh, wait. Is it still the janitors? No. Oh, it's the... It's not the janitors. It's something else entirely. I have no idea what that is. It's a thing, whatever it is. Okay, who can I pull off the spy network? The Kingdom of Yonderim probably doesn't need to be having spy networks happening right now. Wait, that was Tau Menace, right? Tau Menace, yeah. They probably don't need a spy network right now, so... Still want to know what's here. Like, we bought intel from the curators that something interesting is here. Whatever it is, it's strong enough to keep out the purifiers. So... Wait, wasn't there supposed to be a battle here? Did they reconsider their plans? Oh. Oh, I bet the arrival of that fleet caused them to pull off. That makes sense. Okay. Actually, let's upgrade these guys. Send them over there. It's kind of nice having a shipyard here. Oh, trade hub. Is this just ongoing about? No, I thought this was the this isn't the robots. This is the. At least I didn't think it was the robots. It's these guys, which are not the caretaker robot. Oh wait, well. Oh, actually, it's a vessel being escorted by drones. I think that is the like the gardening robots that are escorting it out. What the hell's happening down here? So, okay, oh, this is like two different sets. Okay. We don't even have a contact for them. Interesting. Okay, so they have a bunch of super strong fleets, and the moment I pull off my fleet, they're just gonna come swarming it. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. Oh, wait, so the drones we saw going out was the mining drones. Oh, okay, so they're not the gardeners, they're not the gardening drones of Wankwort, they are the like ancient mining drones that like go out and like send out swarms and set up in various systems. That's what those are. Good to know. Paladin caretakers. We have 51 of these guys in our system. Not sure I like that. That feels like too many. Although the problem is, I think if I start purging them, they're gonna get upset. Wait, why do I have no one working here? Like, come on, guys. You can totally work there, it's fine. Unless it was just built, maybe? I wonder if it's a something species, maybe. I feel like these guys should not be allowed to leave. Actually, honestly, I don't care. Like, if they want to spread themselves out, to spread out the buffet a little bit, that's totally fine. A little sad that they're not, no one's taking up the Necropide job, and that's just really sad. I do think I need to do something about the... I guess I could relocate some of the pops elsewhere. Do I have worlds that need... No, I have a lot of unemployment. Really have... Not except landing, but landing doesn't... Landing is special. Really annoyed by this branch office, to be honest. These guys. I thought I had a group enforcers. Oh, they upgraded their branch office, didn't they? God, I hate them so much. Like, I'm literally gonna need... Wait, I thought I had enforcers here. Dreadcamp, Chamber of Elevation, Ontario Capital. Oh, you know what it was? I had enforcers, and then I changed the building into, I think, a Dread encampment because I had upgraded the capital, so I had the extra enforcer jobs. I don't really have anyone employed here. I have a lot of otters doing jobs that be done by other groups, though. Is it precincts? Yeah. Actually, what's this planet doing resource-wise? I mean, it's producing a lot of stuff. It's just not doing consumer goods at all, which is fair. Please tell me I have bureaucrats filling those slots. Oh, I do. I do. Let's see. Actually, why aren't those being filled? That's an interesting question now. Any pop that meets criteria for working the job. Only worked by non-robotic pops that are not of the primary species. So literally, I have a planet full of slaves who could be working there, and they're just not. Literally, a bunch of guys here. Hello. Free jobs. Go. Have fun, I guess. Well, if all else fails, we can just purge them. It's not the end of the world. Actually, what does need to happen is these guys need to go deal with these guys. Are you not gonna go attack? Huh, interesting. Oh, so they'll take movement orders, they just won't take direct attack orders for some reason? That's weird. You're most definitely at war with them, that should be fine. Eswani and Sacred Glear Assembly? Eswani are over here. Oh, these guys over here. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Like, they're more or less next door to each other. Wait, so they're sitting next door to each other and they're not attacking? Wait. Oh, they wanted to get a specific distance? Huh. And then they just... Okay. Inter-orbit, I guess. I don't know what the hell that was all about. Oh, that's why this is out here. Because for some reason these platforms like string out in a line. That's weird, but okay. Sure. That's a weird placement. I wonder if that's just like a graphics glitch. Actually, you know what? That's an interesting point. Actually, let me just go back to the menu and then reload the game. That's interesting. I should be able to attack a transport fleet. Like, I should not be restricted from doing that. Especially one that I'm at war with. Like, come on, guys. Okay. Let's try this again. Also, that placement is just absurd. Either it's a graphics glitch or that's intentional. I'm not really sure which. I think ultimately, though, to fix it, I would either... If it is a glitch, I'd probably have to quit out the game entirely. And this fleet literally gives no shits. Okay, well, fine. I don't know what to make of that. Ah, so they guaranteed independence and then, like, a day later, decided not to. They apparently regretted that decision. Oh well. Oh, okay. So there's stuff happening, like, on the western side of the galaxy. Nothing that concerns us, though. We're largely dealing with the absorbers right now. They're following... Oh. Okay, so... that fleet's coming to pay us a visit, again. Are they? Seems that system. Literally, if all else fails, like, I'm gonna just be able to settle a status quo. Just from exhaustion of literally not doing anything. Oh, they're straight up attacking my fleet. Okay. It's not just moved to the system anymore, it's we're attacking this fleet specifically. Okay, fine. These guys upgraded? No. How close are they though? They've got to be close, right? They're getting there. Oh, wait, hold up. So they're following Flourishing Bouquet. That is certainly a name for a fleet. Ninth Bouquet is also following Flourishing Bouquet. Flourishing Bouquet is coming to fuck me up. Yeah, that seems to be the bulk of their navy at this point. I'm not... Oh, they have another 1K fleet. Another nearly 1K fleet. I feel like their entire navy is about to come steamrolling through my my star system. I feel like we should speed up the upgrades a little bit here. Like, I'm glad. I know there's quite a few to get through, but maybe if we could hurry that up a little bit. I kind of need that fleet down in the other system. I feel like this is likely going to end badly if they're not there. Research. Oh, chemical bliss, great. So we can be super fucking high as we get decimated by the fanatic purifiers. Okay, good, great. that seems fine. I don't really want slave army. I mean, I like having undead armies. I don't know why, just the thought of like zombie armies just invading planets and then converting the armies there into more zombie armies just makes me really happy. I don't know why. I mean, to be fair, it is still October and it's near the end, so you know, Halloween and all that. It fits with the season. Take 16 months. 61 months, but ship fire rate would go up, which would be nice. Yeah, sure, why not? I was really hoping these guys would do something, but no. They give no shits. Declare war. Yeah, no, that's gonna end badly. Great deal insult. Oh, well. Oh, planetary build speed. Yay. I don't think I'm actually using destroyers right now. Probably should at some point, but... Also, like, railguns. Yes, please.
Oh, good. Glad that finished. Please come down here to help defend sooner rather than later. Where? Ah, there it is. Good. Glad they all linked up there. That's great. Cool. So those guys are on their way. Oh, know what this bullshit is, but okay. No idea. We didn't research anything, did we? No. Please arrive soon. Sooner would be better than later. Oh, they all decided to fuck off the Kazon system? Where's the Kazon system? Oh, down here. Oh. I'm not sure that makes me happier, knowing that they are gonna go just swarm all... I feel like they're listening to me and they're like, oh, the only way you can defeat this guy is to just amass like a massive swarm of ships and just push them all into the system simultaneously. I feel like they're listening and realize that that's what they're gonna do now. Not thrilled about that. -1 districts. Oh, that's fancy. No idea how I managed to pull that off. Oh, I wonder if it's like an empire trait they gave him, was giving him like a bonus district. No idea. Yeah, sure. Guess we can afford to upgrade it. Are we staffing the Chamber of Elevation? Oh, we are. Great. Huzzah. You know what? I mean, Chamber of Elevations are great and all, but you know what else would be great? Apparently our Crown Princess developed new skills. Woman in the Sky trait. What is that all about? Oh, neat. That's cool. Sentence in session for some bullshit I don't care about. I wait from fleet power? Oh wait, actually I do kind of care about this. Oh, actually ship upkeep I'm not a fan of. Oh well. It's just gonna be enacted whether I want it or not, so... These need the upgrade. This one? Sure. We'll send them for the upgrade. That's in no way gonna backfire on me at all. No. You know, this statue is great and all, but you know it would be better. Have you seen this Dread encampment? It is so cool. Yep, I was right. As soon as I pulled them out of there, they decided to send their fleet in.
I guess they can't make up their minds if they're going to Kazon or not? Okay. I mean, I guess I won't complain if they want to leave the front lines and not return. Oh, nope. Not liking that at all. Alright. Back you go. Ooh, what'd we get? Oh, X-ray lasers. If only I had time to upgrade my ships. If only I could upgrade, actually send them into the shipyard without having to pull them out every 5 minutes to go deal with the threat on the border. Disruptors can be fun, plasma throwers can be fun. Advanced oh, they require gas, which we don't. Oh, right, we're manufacturing. But still. We'll take the bonus to research, why not? Oh, yeah. They are all en route to this system, so. Oh joy. Guess that's happening. Nope. Oh, they immediately called it off as soon as my ship was out of range. Or as soon as the ship re-entered system. Of course they did. And as soon as I send that fleet out again... Have rare crystals? No. Oh. Huh. I feel like I should be manufacturing rare crystals if I'm not. Do I have the research for it? No, I do not. Because I've never needed it before. Oh well. Something to keep an eye out for. Actually, that means we can't build ships either. That's obnoxious. I think it's the lasers. Okay, so I'm pretty certain as soon as I pull these guys out... Oh, right, I can't because that ship design. Oh, it is. So it is the X-ray laser that is doing it. Yeah, not a fan of that. I guess we could keep it with level 3. Oh. Yeah, that'd probably work. Okay, which means I can actually send these in for upgrades now. Haha! Okay, as soon as I send it out, as soon as it leaves system, they're immediately gonna just jump right in. What if I just sent them, I don't know, to here? And just, I don't know, baited them into jumping into the system so I can blow them away. I mean, the firepower of the starbase in the system is substantial. Combine that with the 2 fleets, and I imagine it'll be pretty effective. I mean, there is a downside to this strategy, though. Reduce starship costs or starbase. Oh, that's starbase. Oh. Or reduce Empire sprawl. Going with Empire sprawl. Less Empire sprawl, please. No orders. Oh, interesting. Can I just... Yeah. I mean, they could probably still do it if they gathered all their forces, but I think they're a little hesitant right now. Yeah, fine. We'll send them to upgrade. If we have to, we can just pull them back. Actually, what I could do is I could probably just send like smaller contingents of ships. Like to break off a chunk of the fleet, send it over to get upgraded, pull it back, recombine, and then send off another chunk. Yeah, that could work. It'll be a pain in the ass to manage though. I don't want to do that. Okay, well they're still not moving, which makes me think that, just from like the firepower in this system, that they're maybe a little hesitant now. Oh, it upgraded these, didn't it? Yep. I guess I managed to build enough that they're a little hesitant now, because I think, yeah, the firepower of the station is almost 10k, and then there's a 6.5k fleet just sitting in there. Yeah, I mean, in theory they could do it. They would definitely lose a lot of their there's a lot of their ships in the process, and I'm guessing they probably don't want to do that. Why can't I do that? Oh. Yeah, literally not going to be able to... Nope. Status quo seems the way to go. I would like to finish up gathering, or consolidating these systems into my empire before I have to deal with these guys. I think the only thing that's actually saving me right now is that this is the only way into my empire from theirs. That's literally the only thing at this point. Yeah, and I very deliberately dumped a bunch of defense into this to discourage them from making rash decisions. Okay, that's gotta be a glitch. Like, the defense platforms just keep trailing off out of the system forever. That's gotta be a glitch. Amusing. I'm not super thrilled about it. I really hope that doesn't impact their ability to defend. Well, you know, status quo is not the worst in the world. Especially given that we did literally nothing in this conflict. These guys, however, are... I mean, they have some military strength. Oh, cool. We're in full swing for necrophage, which is good. It's good. We have a lot of jobs that need filling, so... the sooner we convert those pops, the better. Oh, okay. Declaring war on each other. Good, great. This state is now in a non-aggression pact with the Iswani Combine. How's this fleet doing? Please tell me we're close. We're getting there. Oh, they're joining the Federation. I'm not sure I like that. That doesn't bring happiness. That makes me very unhappy, actually. I like that they're now reduced to pathetic compared to me. That does make me happy, given that they were slightly superior at the start of last session, so I'm dropping them down a peg. Actually, a lot of the species here are now either pathetic or inferior, which is interesting because I think a lot of them were superior or overwhelming. Well, to be fair, we are trying to hold off some Fnatic purifiers, so, you know. Wait, are they the only ones in the galaxy? Only purifiers? Maybe? I'm a little sad they didn't invite us to join their alliance. Oh well. Yeah, no, this is the only set of fanatical purifiers in this galaxy. So if we could do away with them, we could, you know, I don't know, bring some tentative peace to the galaxy, you know, while we build up our forces and then turn the rest of the galaxy into our buffet. You know, life goals and all that. But at the very least, stop this bullshit from spreading. Because that's my job. That's not, they can't have that job. That's my job. Oh well. How is this upgrade going anyways? Yeah, it's getting there. The war of cleansing that went absolutely nowhere. Oh well, they declared war on us, made a run at us once, and then just kind of gave up apparently. I mean, to be fair, they are waiting, they're watching very closely and waiting for me to remove some of the forces in this system, and then they're going to attack. And that's just, nah, gonna pass on that. Huzzah. Okay, let's bring them down here. And then we'll just swap them out. So we'll bring them down. Then once they're there, we can send the second fleet up to do what appears to be a minor upgrade. Yeah. Cool. So we'll just swap them out. It's not a big deal. But we'll wait for first fleet to get back down there, though, because I don't want to pull the only other fleet. I don't want to pull like half the system defenses out. That seems like a bad move. Wait, do I not have... Okay, where's my construction ship at? Down here. Alright. We need to... Wait, what? Not build mining? Okay, not... Oh, it's because it shared... Really? Because it shares the planet with that, I can't build a mining station around it? Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Chemical plants. Makes volatile modes, which is nice, I guess. But faster hyperdrive sounds like a good thing. Okay, now we can send these guys to go get repaired. They just phase through the station. It's fine, don't worry about it. All the station's defenses are currently scattered to the four fucking winds. Or, you know, in deep space, I guess, whichever. Not sure why you built them like that either. It's weird. Oh, well. Wait, 1.9k? Oh, they must have merged the two fleets that were there. So I was like, 1.9 seems incorrect. A little high. What do they have here? Oh. So they have a fleet here that's 3.7. They have roughly 9k here. 9-ish plus 3.5, sure. But 12.5 plus another 2k, so 14.5. I feel like they could just steamroll, like they could, if they were to combine them, I feel like they could push through this system, so I'm not sure why they haven't done that. Especially since all of its defenses are just... Oh, really? Okay, see, that's a bug then. I can't engage their troop transport because of what appears to be a bug, and as a result of that, I can't upgrade any of my defensive platforms. That's kind of cool and really obnoxious at the same time. Because yeah, I cannot engage these at all. I can try. But last time I did this, they just refused to engage with the fleet. They were just like, oh, yeah, there's ships there. Best of luck with that. Yeah, what the fuck is this? Like, you're supposed to be blowing them to pieces, not having tea with them in the fucking outer rim. Oh, it's not even the outer rim, it's like middle of the system. Like, come on, guys. Like, I should not be able to park my fleet like in the middle of theirs, in the middle of a hostile fleet. Like, this should not be allowed. And if I tell them to attack, they immediately are just like, now, and then they just fuck off. No idea what the hell's up with that. Like, they engage briefly, and then they just keep going. And they're like, yeah, no, we did the thing. Like, there's like some sort of weird glitch happening there, and I don't know why. Really obnoxious. Yeah, this isn't gonna happen. Oh well. Alright, well, the exciting conclusion of that, this war that went nowhere will have to wait until I come back, because I'm gonna have to step away for a moment. So when I come back, though, we will see how that war ends, which is, you know, with a bit of a whimper, I think, probably. Anyways, I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, now for the thrilling conclusion of the war that went fucking nowhere. And by thrilling conclusion, I do of course mean the very lackluster, like boring, nothing fucking happened war. Like the only action that happened was at the very beginning of the war when they tried to rush to the station and failed, and that was it. Such a boring, such a boring war, but yeah. On the other hand, I'm not prepared to, I do not have the necessary naval strength to, like, do anything with this. Like, if I actually tried to invade, well, the only reason that I'm doing so well with this right now is I'm being purely defensive in this war. All of my like fleet strength is concentrated in like the single point of ingress into my empire. Like if I actually had to was trying to like push out through here and like capturing systems, it would not be going well.
All right. So I guess we'll send the fleet down to come hang out here. Maybe these guys will fuck right off. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we probably have enough fleet capacity. We could have a third fleet if we wanted. It's just certainly tempting because we're gonna have another war is gonna happen here. Like that's just a thing that's gonna happen because they're gonna want their their home planet back. They're a little upset by the whole we took their home world from them. Yeah, so they're gonna want it back at some point. How long's the truce for? Oh, the truce is almost over, actually. It's a little less than 3 years. So if we can wrap this war up, that'd be great, because this war is about to start, and, you know, I really don't like the whole 2 wars at once thing. Like, I just don't have the military strength to be doing that right now. I can't pull both of these fleets to go do fuckery over here. That's just not gonna work. Ooh. Oh, landing. Oops. That one. Oh yeah, that's still a thing. Yep. Right, because of all the branch office bullshit. Really annoyed by that. Like, I can't do anything about it. The only thing I can do, I guess, is declare war on them. Although the garrison on this planet is a little absurd. So I guess there will be no invasions of the planet, but bombing the planet from space, yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, no problems there. Oh, the Senate failed the vote? Really? I assumed they were gonna pass it, like they passed literally fucking everything. I feel like we should repeal the collective waste management. One of these was really obnoxious and kind of needed to be repealed. Yeah, these are the space whale things, yeah. Oh, good. Ooh, what do we research? Ooh, railguns. Neat. Missiles, sure. At some point I'll probably have missile ships or missile boats. Actually, I think I can do that with corvettes, can't I? Oh yeah, I can totally have a weapon slot for missiles. Currently not doing that. Oh wait, they replaced my shit with railguns? God damn it. Oh well. Ooh, ship fire rate, that's always, you know, useful. What were we researching? Oh, right, yeah. Right. Let's deal with this whole research thing. Sure. That'd be useful. Our engineering research is lacking pretty significantly, so if we can help that in some way, that'd be great. All right. War done, maybe, hopefully. Independence revoked. Independence guaranteed. Independence revoked. Independence guaranteed. Like, they've just been going back and forth like that for a while now. Good job, guys. Good job. They have, like, 2 colony ships just chilling? Oh, so that's so they can... Or 3 colony ships. Is that just so they can move in and immediately colonize? Like, anything they capture? Hmm. Wait, are they pulling their forces back? Is that what's happening here? Oh. They are. They're actually pull. Oh. That's why. There's a merchant caravan that spawned in their system, and they are not having any of that, I suppose. In theory, I could send a force in and actually deal with these guys, but I would rather just, at this point, we're at 99%. Like, we'll just wait for that extra percent through attrition, and then they can come to me and be like, we are sorry, we declared war on you. We're dumb. Let's just pretend it didn't happen, okay? That's what I'm waiting for at this point. Just waiting for that to happen. Why are they unhappy? Probably because they're unemployed, I imagine. Surprisingly, there's enough housing for everybody. It's just they're a bit unhappy about the whole being unemployed thing. That or they're unhappy about being slaves. Honestly, I don't know which. Could be either. Hard to tell. No, they're largely unhappy about the whole being recently conquered thing. Which is fair. I mean, we did kind of take over their homeworld and all that. The Vengralium Trium is shuttering its mobile storefront effectively due to the caravan being utterly annihilated. Yeah, because they decide to spawn in the Purifier's Empire. Oops. So now, question is, does that mean that they're just gone forever? Or is that just they're going to be gone for X number of years before they start respawning? I mean, I would assume that they'll be back. Maybe that's incorrect. I don't know. I've actually never had that caravan destroyed before, so I don't actually know. Yeah, they are at 100%. Oh, relative navy strength plus. Wait, my navy's actually stronger than theirs right now?
Seems unlikely. Must be just barely stronger. Definitely not enough for me to start waging war on them, mind you, but like I would definitely need at least another fleet before I could start even thinking about taking offensive action against these guys. And honestly, I kind of want to wrap this up first. Like this needs to happen before I really start dealing with these guys. Need the resources. Got systems full of resources, and I want them. They also have systems full of very tasty snacks, and I want those too. 21. Wait, are these guys still oh, they are reproducing. Oh, Alright, I think once we fill out these jobs, I'll just purge the rest. That's a lot of unemployment. Oh, come on, they're at 100%. Surely they can fucking give up. They're gonna be stubborn about it, aren't they? Probably. Our war goal does not produce this. No shit. Ooh, research. Neat. I mean, advanced research could also be fun. Oh, not liking that upkeep though. Oh, the advanced research also require one. Ah, that's unfortunate. We'd actually have to go find... are we actually voting on something? No. So we'd actually have to go find like a source of exotic gas. Which is a little disappointing. Oh. Oh, this must be the one that was attacking the caravan. Oh, hello. They're declaring war on the purifiers? What? And they didn't invite me to the war? I'm a little offended. I mean, to be fair, the purifiers did declare war on them a while ago, and then kind of took a large chunk of their territory, so they're probably a little upset. And probably want their territory back, so yeah, that's fair. Besides seas occupied. Oh, occupied claims. Do they have a claim on this system? I don't think so. That's fine. Would like that war to end so I can go focus on the other war. They're immediately pulling their systems off and they're like, fine. Like, we're gonna kill you one day, just not today. Well, we'll table this for now and we'll come back to it. Oh, that was fucking weird. Like, all those stations just flew in from out of system. Oh, I wonder if it's because it was in combat they couldn't get close. Interesting. That really feels like a bug, though. I don't have whatever the... Oh, Vault modes. There's not upkeep associated with it. Is it just the modes itself? seems like it. I mean, I'll happily pay 2 motes. I'm not going to pay like an upkeep. But it, like a one-off cost of 2 motes, that's fine. Close. There you go. Yep. Great. Good. Okay, so these fleets. I feel like. Let me check the design on those. It's these. Doesn't appear to be upkeep though. It looks like it's just a one-off cost. Okay, you know what? That's fine. A one-off cost like that is fine. Although I kind of want to keep lasers though. Can I keep the lasers? No, I can have the game freeze and try to crash on me though. That'll work too. Natural sanctuaries. What are we doing with this bullshit? I don't actually have an opinion on that one. Oh, whoops. A pirate fleet apparently decided to spawn in a system with a bunch of forerunners. Yeah, that's not gonna end well. I guess I can move these guys probably back north. Actually, yeah. Where do I have an anchorage here? I don't remember. Something here. No. Oh, I do have crew quarters, which I think is the thing I was thinking of. What does anchorage do? Oh, anchorage is capacity, right. So the actual one I want is crew quarters. Okay, cool. All right, well, that was such a lackluster war. I mean, I use war in quote marks because that was like a skirmish on the border, and then that was just kind of the end of it. But sure, okay. When's this truce ending? Oh, in like 2 months. Okay, good. I imagine they're gonna want their planet back at some point. Or not, maybe they don't care about their homeworld. They're like, yeah, you can keep it. It was a piece of shit and we didn't want it. Neat, okay, so we're looking for something or another. Okay, what do we have? Robot pops could be fun, but we already have a huge problem with unemployment though, so I think I'm gonna skip robots this time, just because I have plenty of low tier workers, and yeah, like I have unemployment everywhere. Like I don't really, I don't need more pops, so I think I'm gonna pass on those. What was completed? Okay. They were trying really hard to push the clone army thing. Oh, slave army. No, slave army is what I was thinking, not clone army. Although, I guess I have both now. Or could do both. Yeah. Can help vote down some of this bullshit. That'd be nice. They are fascinating creatures. I mean, they could be easy prey. I like the idea that they're fascinating creatures, though. Turn them into a snack, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Do we have... Well, because we have this row dust. But for some reason we haven't had the option to research the tech for it. I wonder if we just haven't done the prereqs for it yet. Maybe? Ooh, combat rolls. Sure, why not? We'll see. We've definitely survived longer in this. Oh, they closed their borders to us. That sucks. Oh well, guess we're gonna cut your empire in half, because the only way to get from this side to this side is through a system I control. Haha, get fucked. Yeah. Well, I've definitely survived longer than I did my last run, so there's that. Last run, the first, like, I spent no time at all on my military, and literally the first conflict definitely wiped. It did not go well for me. I ended up losing like half my empire. It was, yeah. It was not the optimal result. They have a ship. They do have a shipyard here. What's in this starbase? Shipyard, trade hub, crew quarters. Fancy. So I could actually start building up. Oh right, it's their homeworld. Of course they have a shipyard here. Right. I could just start building up a military inside here. Honestly, it's probably not a bad idea. Yeah. If they were to declare war, they could very... Actually, that's interesting. If they were to declare war, they don't have enough fleet strength down here. I think I could actually hold them off for a little bit. I mean, alternatively, I could just upgrade and install some weapons and call it a day. Okay, there's a lot of pops on this planet. You know, actually, we can relocate. Oh, but do we have that many pops? How many are down here? There's math. Because that's the number of unemployed. That's not the number of jobs. Number of pops total. Trying very hard not to do math. I don't know if I have that many unemployed. Oh, well, actually. 6, 8, 10, 12, 15? So I could resettle 15 pops. Which would certainly make those happier. You know what? That might not be the worst idea in the world. Oh, I don't have 15. Okay, so I wouldn't be able to fill all of these, but... it'd be a start. Especially since these guys are still growing, like, holy fuck. I have a bunch of otters on the planet, and still these guys are just, like, growing. At least we have housing for them all. You know what? I feel like it's probably time for those guys to stop existing. Yep, macrophage. Sacrifice shortages. Well, yes, that's to be expected, though. That's fine. We can just resettle these guys for super cheap. Oh, look at that. Unemployment on the homeworld is solved. But we have some other worlds that are a little unemployed. Oh, look at that. Solving unemployment everywhere we go. See, that's what we are. We solve problems. We're problem solvers. We had unemployment on other planets, so we found some jobs for them. Assuming they actually relocate when I click on them. Do I want to relocate the otters? Probably. There you go. Look at that. All of the unemployment in my empire is gone. Look at that. Everyone has jobs. We have 100% employment. Whereas previously we had a lot of unemployment. Problem solved. And we also had a lot of very tasty snacks for the rest of the population. Yeah, I see no problems here. This is fine. All the housing, so much housing. A little bit of crime, but you know, it happens. Yes, I want to favorite the job of being purged, and I don't think they quite worked out the tooltip for that very well. That's okay. I wonder if they're upset with us for purging their surprisingly no. Their opinion of us, so border friction makes sense. War makes sense. Claims. Apparently I made some claims. Okay. Xenophobia, materialist fools, infidelity, unbelievers. Like, all those make sense. None of those are, oh, by the way, you're purging the population of our homeworld. Like, none of those are, like, they're not upset at us for that, apparently. So I guess we'll keep doing that? 56. Yeesh. Yeah, they're apparently not upset about the whole purging of their species from their homeworld, so it's fine. Look at that. Population happiness is up. Like, everyone's fine. Everyone's happy. Got plenty of housing. Crime is down. Like, it was apparently the best possible decision. Who knew? Which also, interestingly enough, means every world of theirs that we conquer, that's just gonna be the thing. They're just immediately gonna start being purged. I'm probably okay with that. So, see, reduce upkeep on that. Yeah, no, I see no problems with this at all. Honored Starflock, which, oh boy, does that have that has some strength to it. I'm so glad that there's no hyperlane there. Oh, fancy. And oh, neat. District. Is that just like a +1, like everyone gets like a +1 district? Or is that we get the option to build another district? Yep, I'll take it. Why not? Yeah, we should probably be able to get rid of the volcanoes. I think we have worlds that have that blocker still. It's probably worth it. Oh right, that keeps trying to put railguns in it. I'd much rather have lasers. What do you need for lasers? Any crystals? Yeah, rare crystals. Do they have rare crystals? Can I see if they have rare crystals? Huh. I actually wouldn't know how to check if they do or not, other than trade. Can you give me rare crystals? Like on an ongoing basis? For all eternity? And in turn, I will tell you to fuck off? I will give you one favor. No. That shit is not gonna fly. In theory, I could also give them, an exotic gas? Like we could do like a 1-for-1 trade? No. Oh, they don't like it because, hostile. Oh, it has a base oh. It has a penalty because of evangelizing talents. I did not know that. That is good to know. Well, anyhow. We want nothing to do with you. Yeah, I don't blame you. To be fair, you did start this though. Ah, well. Where's the button for resources? Hey, my attitude. They really fucking hate me. Oh, interesting, actually. That's cool. So they're unfriendly, they hate us, makes sense. We were literally at war with both of them just recently. Okay. So the majority of the galaxy is just not happy with us. Oh, there it is. Yep. Ha. There's a button for it. Is that normally? There we go. Okay. Do they have... Okay, I want to know 1, who has exotic gases, and 2, who has rare crystals. Rare crystals are the ones I want, because lasers. Do they not have a system with that resource? Oh. Huh. Okay, apparently they don't have systems with that resource in it. This is so weird. Do these guys have systems with rare crystals in them? I would very much like rare crystals. Surely someone in the galaxy has rare crystals. Or is it... Wait, can I just not see them because I don't have the research done? So I have researched for modes, so I should be able to see the modes, but... Okay, yeah, okay, I can see modes. So maybe I just can't see them because I haven't done the research for them. I guess that would make sense. Oh, here we go. Wait. Oh, I don't have the exotic gas extraction. Really? Huh. Okay. So I can see them, I just... I guess I can't do anything with them? Or that's... they haven't done anything with them. Either way, I want crystals. I am not seeing anywhere. That is really disappointing. Sure, someone has them. Oh well. Combat rolls. Neat. Ooh, wormhole stabilization. That could be fun. The problem is we haven't found any wormholes yet. We have found an L gate, which is in their territory. That's the only one we know of. We haven't found any wormholes. So there's a gateway, which is different from an L gate. L gate, gateway. Yeah, I don't see any wormholes. Oh, here we go. Gateway, wormhole, L gate. Oh, they have an L gate as well. Oh boy. Oh, wait. That the? Oh no, those are two different empires. Okay, so there's L gates there. The wormhole there. Gateway, wormhole, wormhole, wormhole. So all the wormholes, gateways, L gates are all nowhere near me. That's great. Another L gate. 3 L gates just all kind of chilling near each other. Yeah. Okay. Great. So yeah, we have none of that shit over here. They have a gateway. That's about it. That's not super exciting. Oh well. Oh yeah, they really hate us, don't they? Oh well. Oh. Oh, this might actually fail? Interesting. Oh, this might actually just barely fail. Do I want it to fail? I have no idea. Also not liking their fleet build up down here. It doesn't make me happy at all. Although the plus side, my fleet's here. I guess if they declared war, I could rush them down relatively quickly. I mean, I say relatively because it's probably gonna be a while. Oh, who's insulting us? Oh no, the Fnatic Purifiers are upset with us. They're upset because we wear clothes, apparently. Oh well. Oh, so they're declining. Good, great. Glad that's happening. Right, ship design. The X-rays are the ones that, yeah, that require crystals. That's unfortunate. Ooh, fancy. Is that what we're doing now? Swarm? Yeah. Let's see. That's expensive. Okay. It's worth it though. Or what looks like an extra 20 firepower. So 20 firepower over 50 ships is what, an extra 1,000 firepower? Okay. Yay, super Corvette fleets. It's fine. They don't have to be super powerful if you can just make a fuck ton of them. Okay, well, guess I'll set them for upgrade as well. You're gonna have to wait though, but yeah, that's okay. Oh, I didn't realize their Empire Sprawl had actually come down a lot. Nice. Good. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to. Oh, that's why we have a deficit, because we don't have anyone. We don't have anybody to actually work the mines. Whoops. We have people we can resettle who presumably are not otters. Otters are expensive to relocate. The Vryn, on the other hand, are super cheap to relocate. Can I see from here who the, No, apparently not. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine. The Vryn are reproducing, and we can always migrate over more if we have to. Not sure I like that this is just all administrative offices, but on the other hand, you know, it has helped with our administrative sprawl, so it's probably worth it. Oh, that takes modes, right? Yeah, I'm only making one, so I actually can't afford that right now. Oh well. Gene clinics? Do I need gene clinics? Do I care about gene clinics? Medical workers turned consumer goods into amenities, and I guess we rejected whatever that resolution was. And pop growth speed. Okay, I give literally zero shits about pop growth speed. Literally none. So I'm gonna I think I should replace that with something else. Bonus evasion, sure. Okay, so I'm gonna replace this because I give literally zero shits about pop growth speed, and it's certainly not worth the consumer good expenditure. So what could we put in its place that is less awful? It doesn't use consumer goods. Those also use consumer goods, yeah. Okay, so can't do that. Create civilian industries. Except we do have a deficit on minerals, so maybe not that. Mineral purification plants, sure. Oh, minor job plus more minerals. Interesting. Not. Honestly, we could probably do. Might be worth doing precincts for now until we get the whole crime situation under control, which will happen once all the purifications finish. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll build precincts, and then once we finish purging literally half a fucking planet of population, we can change it out for something else. And yeah. Oh, we do have a plan here. Neat.
Well, I guess if I needed food, but oh boy, I really don't. Actually, I guess I could build like a storage resource silo. Eh. Oh, it would produce. Don't think I really need that though. Not right now. I don't know. I'll figure it out next time. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. So progress though, we we acquired 2 new systems, well 3 systems actually. So we got this one, this one, this one, which now splits their empire in half, which is glorious. We also conquered their homeworld. So we made a claim on their homeworld, and then actually won the war, acquired the claim, and then proceeded to start purging all of their citizens off their homeworld. And somehow they're not pissed at us about that, so it's great. Let's see, what else did we do? We had the defensive war with the purifiers. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, so shit's been happening, and I have not been paying attention. The kingdom of Yonderim apparently has been going to war with these guys and has been doing a really good job. So much so that they've acquired like half the territory of the purifiers in the short amount of time I was not paying attention, which also means, so this is actually a problem now, because they now have a direct route into my empire. So previously, the only way they get to my empire was going through both the purifiers and the Commerce League, and then through here to actually be able to get to me. And that's a problem because they have a defensive pact with the Gagasi, who I want to go to war with next time. I think they still have a defensive pact. Yeah, defensive pact with the Yonderim. So these guys, who I want to just wipe off the face of the map, have a defensive pact with the Kingdom of Yonderim, who apparently has been severely destroying the purifiers. So this is a problem, because if I declare war on them, I'm gonna have to fight them too, and I don't have enough strength to fight the war on both sides. On top of that, they're crushing the purifiers. I was barely able to hold the purifiers at bay, and they're just crushing them. Like, there was no way I could wage a defensive war, and they were just doing it no problem. So yeah, we're gonna have to rethink those war plans. Where are these guys? They're the Kingdom of Yonderim? Really? I seem to think they're... Oh, we're actually kind of on good terms with these guys. Somehow. They're one of the few people in the galaxy who don't hate us for some weird reason. Not really sure why, but... yeah, we will... yeah, we'll see if we can make friends. We'll see what we can do with them next time, I think. Yes, that's something we'll have to revisit next time. Anywho, and to actually stop. So yes, that's going to be it for tonight. Thanks to everyone for coming out, watching, hanging out, chatting, following, all that good stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back on Friday, or at least the plan is to be back on Friday to continue this campaign and see where it goes next. So until then, everyone, have a good night, take care, and hope to see you next time. Bye.